What is up, guys? Jesse Norris here today. It's Sunday, so it's time for our Q&A. This will be Q&A number 29. Just want to well, let's see if I can get this camera working here. Just want to say thank you. Almost 21,000 subscribers, which is a pretty good feat in my book. And when I first started this channel, I didn't know whether it was going to be interesting or what was going to happen. So thank you, appreciate it. Please go ahead and like the video now, subscribe if you haven't already, since we're talking about them subscribers. And we're gonna move on to some questions. Obviously, the shape of my face, got a haircut, and I brushed my teeth. I was kidding. I got a tan line on my eyes and the sun too much. It's weird. So I'm just again reading comments off of my YouTube channel here on L phone device. I will try to make sure and edit and put the links, timestamps, whatever in the description for you guys. I know you guys appreciate that. Can I help you? Sometimes. First comment on here by Frank. He says Jesse should pay Barbell Brigade a visit. I'm planning on it. I don't know when. I was supposed to go to LA at some point this summer, so I will still try to make a point to do that. And I would like to visit those guys. They're kind of waiting on me, actually, so that'd be fun. Someone says, thoughts on crab loading? I think he means carb loading and BCAAs. Carb loading, I mean, if you're a power athlete or a strength athlete, obviously carb loading before your workout, about an hour before, it's going to assist you, or it should. You should feel full. You should have strength and power and endurance, because those carbs are going to be what's fueling you. Do keep in mind that it's also important to get carbs post-workout, as that's going to help boost insulin, right? Insulin levels. It's been a while since I've actually done any research on this. But insulin levels, which is in turn going to help metabolize protein and so on. So it's actually going to help with recovery. BCAAs, I'm a strong believer in BCAAs and glutamine. I drink that all throughout the day in my gallon of water. I'm sure you guys have seen. Branched chain amino acids are the building blocks of a protein, and just by putting those in your body, I've noticed when I first started doing it and been doing it for a while, it actually does help me recover faster, and usually I can get in my workouts every single day without feeling too fatigued. But that's just my own thoughts. I would strongly recommend carb loading to power athletes, and I recommend BCAAs and glutamine to any kind of athlete to help assist in recovery. Animal blood fitness sounds cool. Jesse, what is your opinion on heavy lifting while sexually aroused with a raging boner? Well, I would not recommend it. Here's why. Typically, a lot of blood flow, especially if you have a raging boner, is going to your penis. I mean, if you have a big penis, less blood flow. If you have a small one, then it might not affect you too much. So in that case, wouldn't recommend it, because obviously your blood's going down there and you might pass out. Just a thought. Steven Seagal. Yeah. What is your opinion on Pete Rubish? What about? I mean, Pete's a strong dude. I don't agree with his way of lifting, but I'm sure he doesn't necessarily agree with mine. Everyone has their own opinion, but I respect him as a lifter. Met with him. He's a really cool guy, down to earth. So yeah, I like him. Just don't agree with his heavy lifting all the time. How did you do in your first meet? That was a good question. My first meet was when I was 14 or 15, freshman year of high school. I was in the 165-pound class. I think I totaled just over 1,000. I don't remember my specific numbers, but I believe it was around like a 440 squat, between 440 and 480. Bench was like 275, and deadlift was upper 4 range. That was my first meet in 165. Of course, I was a single ply lifter, so I did have a suit and knee wraps, and I'm pretty sure I had a bench shirt. I wore a suit on my deadlifts, but I never thought that helped me at all. I never got much out of the suits on deadlifts because I was a conventional deadlifter. As a sumo deadlifter, I think you get a lot more out of it. Alright, where are we at here? 6 minutes. We're gonna try to do a 10-minute video today. Put some questions. Oh, no, yeah, we already did that. Do you ever switch between high and low bar squat? Not really. I always train pretty similar. The bar usually sits right below my trap and kind of on top of my shoulder or rear delt. That's where I normally place the bar. It might have been lower in the past, but I've been more comfortable doing it how I am now. It never really varies. So I only train back squats once a week, and I do front squats the other day of the week. That's just the frequency I enjoy and like doing to get the best of both worlds, because I like to pull twice a week, squat twice a week, and if I did any more than that, my body is shot. That's funny. So let me ask you this: how does one become as strong as Jesse Norris? And of course, there's a lot of answers on here, but one simply says you don't. That's why he's a record holder. I don't believe that though. I think anyone that has the time, the drive, the goal, and mostly the goal. I always had the goal to be a record holder, world record holder, ever since I first started. And I dedicated my time, trained hard, always trained hard, trained consistently, and I haven't ever been really injured. I've pulled or strained my pec once, strained my hamstring once or twice, but never really any serious injuries, so I think that helps. But it's really just consistency, dedication, and goal setting, and thinking outside the box. You know, don't always listen, even to myself. You don't have to listen to what I say or what I recommend doing, or what anyone else does, because I never did that. I never was the guy that says, I'm going to follow so-and-so because he's really good. No, I said, I acknowledge that person, and then I do my own thing. I might take something he does that I agree with and implement that into my own training style, but I never have followed anyone, if that makes sense. And I would recommend that to anyone. You know, you're your own person. Just be you. Do, you know, if you're not smart and you don't know how to train, obviously look for outside sources to get there. But over time, you will develop your own training plan and your own path and what works for you. And that's what I recommend to anyone. Oh, my arm's getting tired. I gotta switch. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Jesus. Alright, here we go. A couple more questions here. One says, tweaked my lower back on BB rows, barbell rows. What should I do? Do you do barbell rows? I sometimes do barbell rows. It does put you in a very awkward position, and a position that's gonna put you at risk of injuring yourself, so you need to be doing it right. What should you do? Well, rehab it, roll, stretch, ice, see a chiropractor. I recommend active release therapy. Whenever I get injured, that's what I do. So I'd recommend that. Obviously stay away from the barbell rows for a while till you feel like you're back. Now, what was your new ink? Also, what made you get your tats? Let's see here. I'm gonna have to put my phone down for a second. let's take a look here. What is my new ink? Well, it's just an addition to what I currently got going on here. I'll show you guys. Some flames, some demon hands reaching up. What's going on there? It's a phoenix flying up, and obviously the demons and stuff trying to drag them down. And why do I get my tattoos? That's a good question. It started out, you know, I liked tattoos. I didn't know what I wanted. I looked a lot, and I came up with this concept of a brotherhood thing on my shoulder. A couple years down the road, you know, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, although I don't really go to church and practice it, I guess, as many of you might say. Anyways, I'm a believer in God, and so I got this tattoo, Philippians 4:13. I can do anything through Christ who gives me strength. So I'm a believer in that. I believe, you know, He has a plan for us all. You know, your opinion might vary from mine, but that's just something I believe in. Next up, which I've gone through these before, but there's this one on the front of my arm. It's hard to tell. I need to put color in it. It's a warrior being wrapped in a serpent or a dragon, whatever you might want to say. It's a serpent though. He's being wrapped and trying to drag down by a serpent. It's kind of the same theme of my phoenix. Just things in life trying to drag you down, and you fighting for what your cause is or what you believe in, and that's kind of my theme of my tattoos. A lot of things, a lot of negative things trying to reach up and grab you and take you places you don't want to go, and just fighting, rising above. That's the theme I got going on. I mean, not every person might like my tattoo or really see what it is that I got going on, but I know, and that's what matters. So anyone that thinks about getting a tattoo, I tell them, you know, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Tattoos are much more widely accepted these days anyways. All that matters, I believe, is that you have a message that you believe in, and if you have that, go for it. Get whatever tattoo you believe in. Shit, I lost my phone. I think there was one more I wanted to go over. Let's see, real fast. A lot of you guys are commenting about Malik. Yeah, he moved up, which is awesome. He's a great powerlifter. I've known him since I was 17, when we were in the USAPL and IPF together. He's of course age category above me. Anyways, he's a great lifter, great guy. Do I think he's gonna break my records? I don't know. He definitely has the potential to. I honestly don't know how much more I've got in me, but I'm gonna do my best. So it'll be fun. I'm sure we'll meet up and have a nice little lift off one of these days. So yeah, I know you guys will enjoy watching that. Do you play Pokemon Go? No, not really. I do. I have like a level 3, so it tells you how much I play. Anyways guys, I think that's gonna be the video. We got 14 minutes of footage here. Like I said in the beginning, please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of my channel. I know I don't upload as frequently as I used to or would like to, but it's just I don't have the time for these videos all the time. Anyways guys, hope you enjoy. I will do my best to edit and put these timestamps and the questions on the video itself. But we will see you. I'll do another Q&A in 2 weeks time, and I'm sure I'll upload some footage between now and then, so keep your eye out. If you subscribe, you'll get that email notification that lets you know. Alright guys, hope you guys are having an awesome summer, and we will see you next time.